this corporate training video, our group will focus on 3 key themes that are essential to moving towards your best possible result from different types of negotiation: interests versus positions, body language, pressures and threats. These 3 skills to negotiating are all different, but if used properly, as will be shown in the FHM Brothers corporate training video, you'll find yourself being prepared for strategies, instances, and other factors that the opposing side may offer you. The group will begin with talking about interests versus positions, focusing on the opposing side interests, what they hope to gain out of the negotiation, underlying motivations over the position, what their party represents, service statements, etc. will help you move forward the negotiation instead of arriving at a stalemate. By attempting to discover the party's underlying motivations of their position and gain access to their interests, what they hope to get out of this negotiation. This skill will result in parties being much more open to compromisation once you have accepted their underlying motivations and interests. The second topic we will be discussing is body language. A chart will be presented in the video to represent what each body movement that you use in a negotiation means. If you're checking your watch, you seem disinterested. If you scratch your head, you may appear untrustworthy, etc. Being aware of your body movement will help, but also being able to analyze the other person's body language will help you pin down where to take your negotiation, what the true underlying motivations are, all relating back to interests versus positions. The third and final topic we will be discussing in the negotiation corporate video is to understand the difference between pressures and threats. Pressuring someone, for example, is stating the consequences of their actions calmly rather than threatening them with hostile punishment, may result in them being more weary of their decisions and how to better please you in order to maintain a better position on their side. FHM Brothers Corporation hopes to engage you in a hands-on approach by learning through visuals how these 3 skills can move negotiations forward. We hope you enjoy the video. Negotiating, one of the most important strategies is to separate interests from positions. This allows you to find solutions that can better satisfy both parties. For example, somebody may want nuts to eat for food, or somebody may want the shells. By negotiating positions, not interests, we can negotiate a fair solution. Positions, both want all the nuts. Solution, identifying positions versus interests. Nuts are split. Both parties are mildly satisfied. By failing to explore a more creative solution, both sides could have had a more optimal outcome. The solution would be for party A to get all the food content of the nuts, and party B to get all the leftover shell. Neither side gives up anything, and both sides' interests are 100% satisfied. Now let's explore another real-life scenario. It is always important to focus on the why as opposed to the what. In the story, 2 people want to rent out the gym at 1 p.m. One wants to use it to play basketball, the other to do yoga. The positions are that they both want to use the gym at 1. They need to negotiate who gets to use the gym at this optimal time. The positions are that they want to use it for the whole hour. Here is the improper way to do it.
What the hell? Dude. I'm balling out and I have the gym booked from 1 to 2 right now.
Yeah, well, I'm stretching these glutes out and I have the gym booked this time every single week.
I have 10 guys who came from pretty far to ball out here at the Royal College, and we do it every week, so I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, well, I have 10 mostly girls who are very in touch with their chakras, who are looking to come and stretch out, limber up, and get ready for a long work day ahead.
Hey guys, it appears the gym has been double booked, so if you guys could just find a solution amongst yourselves, that would be great.
Well, I guess we can split the half hour. I don't really see anything better than just to me and my 10 lads ball out for the first half an hour, and you and your girls can do whatever yoga is going on.
First of all, it's not only girls. Do I look like a girl? Second of all, half an hour is barely enough time to get my chakras flowing, but I guess it'll work. It should be enough.
Alright, whatever.
I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. It satisfies both of our positions, and neither of us appear to be losing.
I guess.
And now Here is the proper way to do it. Both parties negotiate properly and satisfy both parties' interests very well.
Hello. I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. What are you doing in the changing room?
Well, I have my weekly yoga class booked for today.
Oh, we have the gym booked from 1 to 2 also.
That's strange. I usually have this time slot booked out every week.
Well, the gym is pretty big, I guess, and we only need to use 2 nets with 10 guys, so.
You know, I was actually just thinking yesterday the gym's a little too big, and if it was half as big, that would be ideal for my yoga class.
I got a great idea.
What are you insinuating?
Why don't we put a divider on one half of the gym and share the hour equally?
It's perfect.
I'm so glad that we can negotiate for the benefit of our interests instead of positions.
This is negotiation, team. Woo! By negotiating in such a way that both parties have their needs met, it's bomb. Sorry, dude.
As you can clearly see in this video, negotiating interests over positions almost always leads to the best result for every party involved.
The second topic we will be discussing is body language. Being aware of your body movement and being able to analyze the opposing party's body language are crucial skills into moving a negotiation forward. We will begin with your own body movement. Certain types of body movement that you present to the opposing party can give them an insight into your motivations and your skill in negotiation. A strong negotiator shakes hands firmly, uses relaxing eye contact, not too heavy, and always looks interested in what the opposing party is talking about. Sitting up in your chair properly, not crossing your legs, and not watching the time are just 3 crucial examples of what a good negotiator presents to the opposing party. Here's a small chart of just some of the basic body language movements that a skilled negotiator can read off you.
What's up?
Thank you for meeting with me today.
Hey, well, I'd like to rent some property from you, as you're aware.
And what would you be renting this property for?
Opening up a new shawarma restaurant.
I don't really like shawarma. But if you'd be interested, rent is $700 a month.
700? That's crazy. I can do 300. 300.
700, you heard me.
That's crazy.
You heard me.
I would be bringing lots more people to the neighborhood. And I could do 400 maybe.
600, take it or leave it.
400.
Leave it.
Go to hell. How are you today, sir? Not
How are
bad.
you?
Not bad.
Please have a seat. So I hear you'd be interested in renting from me.
Yes, I'm looking to open up a new shawarma place.
Oh, shawarma place, cool, restaurant. So you're an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I already have one looking to expand my business.
Wow, very cool. Well, as I'm sure you're wondering, I charge $700 a month for the property.
700, that is a bit beyond my budget.
Well, you know, it is in a pretty prime location. It's up to you at the end of the
That
day.
is true. I'm a little squeezed for cash. Could you do 400?
I'm sorry, man, I can't go any lower, but I'm interested in picking you up as a client. I have another location we could talk about. You want to meet at a later date?
Yeah, how about tomorrow at lunch? Shawarma on me at my other location.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Great
Thank
to
you,
meet
sir.
you today, sir. Have a good one.
Have a good one, sir.
The second phase of body language is being able to analyze the opposing party's body movements. If they keep looking at the clock, they may not be interested. If they cross their arms, they may feel threatened, or you are being hostile. We can use this chart again to analyze some of the interpretations that certain body movements may mean, and how you can use them to analyze the opposing party's movements to gain a viewpoint on their underlying motivations, which cycles back to the focus on interests, not positions. For example, if the opposing party may be crossing their arms across their chests, or have their hands clasped behind their back, this may mean that you are focusing on positions, not interest, and they may only state surface facts while not having the trust of you. It is important to analyze the party's reactions, and tell whether they are relaxed, happy, sad, or upset to determine what you should say about your interests.
The third and final topic addressed in our video is pressures and threats, one of the most important aspects of negotiation. In a stubborn negotiation, it is often crucial to apply gentle pressure to move things forwards. This in mind, it's a very fine line between applying pressure and coming off as threatening. Trust is very important, and anything that comes off as a threat can jeopardize this. The most important thing to remember is to never poke at a vulnerability. For example, if negotiating with someone who shares a market, never oversell how good a deal could be for you, for fear of scaring them away from the table. It is much better to stress the importance of them benefiting from the deal, thus applying gentle pressure. In this way, it is possible to maintain trust and respect while still moving a deal forwards.
Yo, dude, I just came over to your shawarma restaurant just to say maybe we should probably share a kitchen because both our kitchens kind of suck, and I think it'd be better if we just like renovate one big kitchen so that we can merge my Mexican Thai fusion restaurant and your shawarma restaurant and have just a combination of awesome kitchen appliances and tools, and it'll be the best.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it.
You don't want to do it?
I don't know. It seemed kind of stressful. It's like a lot of work.
It seems stressful?
I don't know, man. I want to improve my kitchen, but I don't know if merging will be best for both of us.
Your kitchen is ass, and if you don't do this, I'm gonna get the food ministry board in here right now. I never see you wearing hairnets, boy.
Well, I don't know if this is right.
And I see you picking your nose. Don't spit in the food. I'm getting the food ministry board over here right now. I'm gonna make your whole restaurant mine.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't think we can do this. I don't. No, it's not gonna work.
You tell me by 12 o'clock tomorrow whether you want to have a shared kitchen or not, or else it's over. I'm taking over and suing your restaurant.
No deal. No deal.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you.
What's up? How you doing?
I just came over to your shawarma restaurant just to ask you. I mean, both our kitchens are pretty old, and you know we've had a good relationship for a long time. My Mexican Thai fusion, your shawarma, they're both pretty good. Got a good reputation, and I mean, as I said before, both our kitchens are pretty old. What do you think about possibly merging our appliances just to make one big kitchen in between the restaurants?
I mean, that's an interesting proposal, but our foods are kind of different, so I don't know how well that would work.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely understand that, but you know, your kitchen's pretty old, my kitchen's pretty old. I mean, some of the health hazards are starting to get pretty risky, and if we don't make a move on it soon, I think that the consequences could be way worse than just not merging kitchen. I think both our restaurants could possibly shut down due to our health hazards.
I think that is true. I think this could be mutually beneficial to both parties here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, why don't we have another sit down at 12:30? You can come over to mine. I'll drinks, food on the house, you know. But we can talk to settle.
In conclusion,
Right,
applying gentle
Thanks,
pressure
sir.
to a negotiation partner can prove to be hugely beneficial. Although, as stated previously, it's a very fine line between pressure and threats. The most important thing to remember is to maintain a trusting relationship at all times and do nothing to jeopardize that. It's important to never come off as aggressive, never seem threatening, and never make them feel like they're getting the bad end of the deal. By keeping all these things in mind, you can be sure to work out even the most stubborn negotiations.
Thank you for watching our corporate training video, and we hope with the skills you've learned in this video, you're ready to get out there in the real world and use these to negotiate some great deals for our company.